What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian and today we're going to be doing a short and sweet video on some chrome trim that we're going to be adding to the A-pillars on my Mazda B2000. Now this pieces, I haven't seen any aftermarket solutions for this, so you do have to pick up the OEM pieces for it, and I'm going to show you the part numbers that you need in case you want to pick some up. Fortunately, they're still available at the dealership. I was able to order these ones online. I actually had to order them from a dealership out of town just because it was a lot cheaper than getting them from my local one. So keep that in mind if you're going to be looking for them. I'm going to show you the part numbers. You're going to have one for the right side and one for the left side. They should be super easy to add on, so I'm going to show you here how to do that. If you want to remove some from like a parts truck or something that you might have seen at the junkyard, let me tell you about from experience that every time I try to remove this chrome trim, it always just falls to pieces. So I've never been able to salvage anything I've seen on a different truck. Chances are you're not going to be able to put this on your truck. Just keep that in mind. So let me show you here what we have. Okay guys, and here we are looking at the two part numbers you're going to need. One of them is going to be UB3950 511B, and you are going to need UB3950 521B. I'm going to write this in the description so you guys can check it out there if you want to look at this part numbers online, and I'll leave you guys a link to the ones I bought it from just because it was the best price I could find at the time. Now that might not be the case anymore, so definitely do some research on this. But these are the two pieces that we're going to need. Now something that I noticed when I got this, it said that it was 2 out of 3 and 3 out of 3 in the packaging, but I didn't receive anything else in my box. So I don't know if that was a mistake. I don't know if you were supposed to get anything else with this. Just wanted to point that out in case you do get something similar to my case. It seemed like there was maybe another piece somewhere. I don't know. If you guys get some and you do get a third piece, let me know in the comments, guys. But yeah, now that we have these two pieces, we're going to take it out of the packaging and we are going to move over here to the A-pillar. Basically, this is going to be going right against the rain drip rail, I guess you could call this. And it's going to go all the way to the back. So we're gonna have some nice chrome right there in place. Pretty excited about this. I've been looking for these pieces for a while, and finally I was able to find them at a good price. So we're gonna put them on the truck. Let's do it. Alright guys, so there you have it. Look at that trim going all nice and neat on the A-pillar and all the way to the back. A couple notes on this. Make sure when you start, if you're going to start here on the back, make sure you try to get this as close to this little rail as you can. There is a little plastic kind of cover on here. I found those plastic covers to be kind of barely on place with some glue. So if it comes off, don't be surprised. I know on the front section of this one, mine came off, so I just used some super glue and glued it back on. But yeah, try to start here, try to get it as close to that line as you can. And again, you're gonna have to kind of start pushing it from the top first and then twisting it into place as you go along the rail. Don't be surprised if this doesn't line up exactly. Also, that's a bit of a problem area here. So you might have to kind of twist it and mold it as you go down the rails. But it is going to get in there. Now another thing I noticed too is once you get into this front section here, it seems to want to be almost exactly with the line. So it seems to want to be almost stuck into this area. And I confirm here on this one, this ones were factory this way. And you can kind of see the same thing. It's almost basically right up against the A-pillar. So top area, you have some separation. Right on the A-pillar, you have them basically almost touching. I do have a bit of a gap here, so as long as you're pressing them into place and making sure the bottom one is hooked, then you should be okay. If you wanted to take this off from a truck you saw on the yard or something like this, I would recommend you try to pry them from the bottom first and then see if they come off. But again, there are kind of plastic pieces, at least on the back of it, so don't be surprised if it just breaks. I know when I try to take this piece off my parts truck, they just broke into pieces and I couldn't use them. So keep that in mind. Again, also right here on the bottom, just super glue that part into there and we are pretty much good to go. So now we are just need to do the other side and we should be good. So I'm gonna finish it up and be back in a second.
12 seconds later.
I don't know about you guys, but I can never seem to get an install go smoothly. You guys might see these videos and think everything went right at the first time, but trust me, there's a lot of times it takes me either several days to do something or several hours for something that, like this, should take me really 15 to 20 minutes, maybe tops, you know. As I was opening the box, the part numbers that I have here, I gave you the correct part numbers. One was for the left side, one was for the right side. But it looks like the people that sent this to me gave me 2 of the left side. So I can install this other trim piece on my passenger side because they are not interchangeable. You cannot flip it around and put it on one side or the other one. Reason being, there's a little curvature here that goes towards the back, and there's one here that goes kind of towards the bottom. So this goes on the left side and the right side looks different. So that is my luck. That is always my luck, unfortunately. So learn from my mistakes. If you're gonna order this, double, triple check the stuff that you get. Don't wait like me until you're about to install it to figure out that, hey, they sent you the wrong thing. I don't think it was on purpose. I mean, the bags are tagged with the right part numbers that I ordered. So I just think someone, when they bag this, they did it wrong. I am gonna have to reach out to them, get this figured out, get the right part sent to me, hopefully. But I already showed you how to install this one. It's no different than installing the other side. So hopefully you have better luck than me today and get both sides installed at the right time. With that in mind, I am gonna end the video today here. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing, consider hitting that like button, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.